All right, so I'm still in Undercity. I'm going to queue for the Headless Horseman, and while I do this video, uh, it is Monday, October 24th, and tomorrow is the release of the pre-patch. Now, if you're doing the Wind of Wisdom, it's going to go until I believe November 15th, before uh, when the 2 weeks of the Dragonflight expansion starts. So you'd still have 10 days left. You can see in the left hand corner, just by dropping those bombs, it flagged me, which is no big deal. But anyway, so tomorrow is the release of the pre-patch. I have heard that a lot of stuff over the next 2 weeks is going to be nerfed. I've talked a lot about TLDR. What an awesome add-on that is for the Covenant tables, the command tables in your Covenant. If you don't already have that, you don't have much time left. I suggest you get it. It helps a ton, and I have videos that show you what to do. But getting the pet tokens, number one, without changing the currency for pets in Dragonflight, those pet tokens are going to be very, very valuable because you can buy the pets in Dragonflight, and if you want to, you can cage them and sell them. And my guess is, because of the price, or because of pet charms and them being new pets, and all the people coming back that want to increase the number of pets they have, they're going to sell for a lot. So if we look at your pet journal, you can see the ones that you don't have, not collected. We don't want collected. So all of these I don't have. I'm not a big pet collector, but there's probably at least 100 there. And some of these, you can you can click on this, and uh, sometimes you can see where they're at. I don't think this shows, but you can search where they're at if you're a pet collector. I kind of got into pets a little while back and was doing a lot of pet battles, but uh, I learned very, very fast that you can do Shadowlands pet battles with level 1 characters, and it's much easier than level 25. So that's what I was doing, and I won quite a few battles using a few of these. There's some of them that you'll find that are very, very helpful. There's a Valkyrie, an undead Valkyrie. Where is she at? I know I have one. Um, Let me take the filters off. Not favorites. So let's see, types. We're going to X that and go down and try and find, we'll look at search for the unborn. Unborn Valkyrie. I have three of those. Two of them are level 20. One of them is level 19. These are ones that a lot of people use in a lot of battles. They're very, very good at a lot of the battles. You've got the the knee biter, the Zandalari knee biter. That is very, very good. Again, there's several pets that are really good in battles, and I did everything I could to get those. You can buy those on the auction house. I actually went to, uh, excuse me, you went to Northrend. I think it's in Northrend, along the beach down here in Dragonblight. That is where you get the unborn Valkyrie. But I actually was out questing there a while back and came upon one. I thought, oh, I got to catch that, and I got attacked by a mob. I killed the mob, but I killed the pet too. So I lost out on that. So bad me. But the others, there's a lot of them you can buy on the auction house, or you can look at Wowhead, see where they're at, where they drop. You can go battle those and capture them. So with the pre-patch dropping tomorrow, there's a lot of things to do. Once the 15th rolls around and the Winds of Wisdom ends, it's going to start the pre-patch um, XP. I don't know what you want to call it, decrease. So from what I understand, XP will be dropped by 60%. So if it takes me, oh, here we go. We're going to kill the headless horseman. So for this level, I need 255,000 XP for the next level. That'll be dropped by 60%. Um, is it worth leveling now during the Winds of Wisdom? Yes and no. I watched several videos, and from what I understand, if you level up to 38 using the Winds of Wisdom, it's you get better XP and better uh, level if you start at level 38 doing that. So if you want to use the Winds of Wisdom now, get your guys up to 38 and level after the pre-patch starts, or the 15th, I guess it is. You'll get more XP. Now we're getting 60% now because we have our buff from the fire that we stood in front of. And so once that 60% starts on when the pre-patch is 2 weeks old, then you'll have kind of the same XP from that. But it's up to you. It's going to be easier. Blizzard wants to make it easier to get to level 70 or 60, I mean. And so you'll have you can get all your alts ready for Dragonflight, and hopefully that'll make things better. I have several that are about level 50. I have a few that are under that because I hated Shadowlands so much I didn't want to level there, and so a lot of mine are sitting between 50 and 55. I didn't like anything about Shadowlands. I thought it was just horrible, but that's my opinion. So if you want to take advantage of the Winds of Wisdom, do that now. Get you guys to 38. Then when the pre-patch hits week 2, November 15th, then you'll be able to get that 60% buff. But I hope that helps you with your leveling. Professions are changing also. I don't know if you're aware of it. Professions, I'm sure you've probably seen videos of let me see if anybody in the group got the mount. I don't think anybody did. We'll open our pumpkin to see. So you get some random stuff. You get a candy. See, I got another Sinister Squashling running that, and then we'll open up this pumpkin, and we got another broom. So now we have three brooms. Yeah. So sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. But I've run it probably 847 million times. I still don't have the mount. But it's worth running it on all your characters. You can run it on every character once a day to try and get that mount. But going back to professions, now they're making a big deal about these profession changes. For any of you that played back when Burning Crusade was active, they're kind of going back to that same kind of system. I remember going up to Netherstorm to get my elixir mastery on my demon or my warlock, so that I could be like I could craft extra flasks when I crafted them. You could also be a potion master. You could craft extra potions, but I chose to be a flask master. And you can see, I'm sorry, but gear doesn't sell worth a crap. Anyway, there was also weaponsmiths and armor smiths, and I don't remember if you had to change or if you had different stuff for leatherworking. I don't know if it split out mail and leather. That's been way too long ago, but it's kind of going back to that system where you're going to pick. If you want to be an armor smith, you're going to be an armor smith. You can't be both armor and weapon. Or you can be a weaponsmith but not an armor smith. Flask, same thing. Be a flask master, you can be a potion master. And depending on how your rank up, once you start creating more difficult potions or flasks or armor or whatever, you'll get increases in your levels. You'll be able to craft better stuff, and you can level your professions that way. Now, personally, I am not going to take a profession right off the bat. And I'm not picking up the quest on this guy because he's too low, and I don't want to take the time because I still haven't done my mission tables yet today, and I have to do it today because I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or in 2 weeks. Those are going to be nerfed. But I'm not doing professions, and I've said this in other videos. In my opinion, the best profession for you to have for the first month is going to be a gatherer. That's why I think I have 4 druids. I run on 6 different realms. I have a couple that I don't play. That I've started, but I never went through. So I have 4 that I actively play. So I have a gatherer on every single one of those. I have a druid. So I can go out and collect herbs and minerals. My preference is herbalism mining. You're going to get double XP